All right, what is going on, fellas? Kyle, welcome to the show. Great week this week. Jason, just a casual Sunday yesterday, or how you doing?
Victory Monday, baby. That's all I'm saying.
Very good. Well, congratulations on your Chiefs. We'll let you claim them on that win last night. That was a fun game. Good game. Jason, why don't you take away the first question for our guy Kyle?
Yeah, Kyle, congratulations on last week, man. It was a lot of fun watching that. And I think my first question, just again, having the privilege of being able to be there, was the physicality of that ball game, man. It seems to me, and again, this is just kind of me thinking out loud here, but I'd love to process with you a little bit. It seems like maybe the game plan, intentional or not, but probably intentional, has been to play you guys a lot more physical the last couple of ball games. Have you guys sensed that, picked up on that a little bit? Certainly have responded well, but it seems like it's been a lot more physical on the defensive side against you guys.
Yeah, no, I think that's a super fair assessment. I think teams have kind of seen, if you let us be comfortable, we're a pretty high-powered offense. So teams are trying to disrupt that rhythm, and most of our losses, turnovers has been a thing. So you obviously see teams as well, but felt like we did a great job responding, even when we weren't perfect. And
I don't know what that was. That was
all right.
Is there a plane flying overhead, or
not mine.
Yeah,
not mine.
I don't know what that is. Hey, Kyle. Hey, congratulations on being Ken Palm MVP this week. Hey, I'm here to ask the hard-hitting questions, of course, but what's Valentine's Day like in the Road household? What is it, a little cooking for the wife going on, watching some Nicholas Sparks movies? How's your Valentine's Day week shaping up?
Yeah, so actually, me and my wife, our dating anniversary was always right around Valentine's Day, so it was February 5th. So we kind of always just 2-1 that thing super efficiently. And so we actually celebrated that February 5th. So tomorrow will probably be something really, really low key and just maybe some food, and not me cooking it, thankfully. But no, it'll be super low key, man.
Cal Road, efficient all the way around. Love it. Kyle, you guys had 12 steals against Eastern Kentucky. That was really impressive. Was that maybe part of the game plan? They play a faster tempo, maybe try to be a little more aggressive on defense?
Well, actually, I think we did a really good job. Our guards, especially, those guards are so quick, and they can really pass efficiently, and their spacing's great with their shooting. Our guards did a great job tracing the ball, is what we call it, and having ball pressure with hands, and it got into some passing lanes, got some deflections, and guys like JV, Zay, Colin, Darius, they're so good at getting steals like that. So it was super cool. I think I had 3 of them, but where probably 2 of those were assisted steals by some of those guys. So super glad that we were locked in defensively.
Yeah, Kyle, as you guys get deeper, well, I was going to say deeper into the season, I guess just a handful of games left here. I think everyone's starting to really fall into their role positions, which is cool to see. But I think at the same time, there's kind of always that X factor of never knowing who's going to step up every night. But what are you seeing as the difference here as of late, maybe in February here, more so specifically? What's going on with just the bench guys, and talk about them a little bit, and just, again, never knowing who the X factor is going to be, but somebody always seems to step up.
Yeah, I think that's the beauty of our team. We have a group of guys that could play really well, and it doesn't show up in just a typical box score, but you look at their plus minus, and it's like, whoa, they really impacted the game, or just in the details that we like. It was so awesome to see Peeves get hot and hit a couple shots, and then you even look at a guy like Shiloh, who might have not had like the craziest stats week, but he was so impactful for our team on the defensive end. Just how he creates offense for us and his pressure that he puts on the rim. And so just super grateful for guys like that coming off the bench. And Zay, he's so tough, man. I know his elbow in that first game against Bellarmine, he hit it pretty hard. And just one of the toughest dudes I've got to play with, and I can go down the list, man. Blake had a great game. I think he had almost a double, and CP knocking down free throws late as a freshman in a big time game like that was super impressive. So, and then Darius always does his thing, and there's some more guys too, but we only got 10-minute segment, so.
Hey, follow-up question about Zay, because during that game it was tied going into halftime, and he had that huge defensive play to end the half. What is he like off the court? I mean, on the court he brings a lot of energy and passion, but is he pretty chill off the court, or kind of what's his personality?
Yeah, 100%. I think he would say the same thing. Off the court, pretty chill, relaxed, and then when he gets on the court, he's competitive, energetic, does all the little things, and just a super reliable guy, right? Like Zay has been an unbelievable person in our program that you've seen kind of grow up and like accept his role and really embrace that over the years. And I'm glad he's on our team, and we don't have to play against him. That's for sure.
All right, Kyle. So big time matchup on Thursday night. I know you guys are one game at a time, but it definitely will go a long way in determining who comes out on top of the ASUN. I got a two-part question for you. First, what's your thoughts on Kennesaw State in this matchup?
Yeah, no, I have a lot of respect for their program. It's kind of cool to see a program and a culture like that succeed. Just from when I came into the ASUN and where they were, and we have a lot of respect for how they play, their culture, and we're going to be prepared. Coach does a great job of making sure we respect every opponent, respect every day that we get, and we're super grateful that we're at this point of the season and going to accept that challenge.
The second part of that is does that team kind of remind you? I know you weren't here for the 2018-19 team, but where they've it felt like they've had a nice steady improvement the last couple years, but it just feels like this year's like that one year where they took that big leap. Did you kind of see like the parallels maybe with Liberty, with what they were able to do a few years back?
Yeah, I think kind of that recollection too is like they had guys that stuck around, stayed in the program, accepted their role, and I think that's kind of what you see with them as well. Just from an outsider perspective, I haven't really got to watch them a ton, but obviously just from like the standings and seeing their success, we know they're a really good culture, a really good team, and it's going to be a really good one.
Kyle, take us through a little bit of what the environment's going to be down there like that. I assume they're billing it just like we've been hyping games around here too. But curious what you guys know about how the gym's going to be hopping down there Thursday night.
Oh, I'm sure it is, man. They have a really, really nice facility actually, and it's actually the last couple times we played there, crowd's been really into it, and I think they do a good job with student engagement and things like that. So. Gonna be a good environment for the Owls. I'm not sure for the Flames, but it's always fun to play road games like that.
Yeah. Quick question, not to look past Kennesaw State or anything like that, but you guys have 2 back-to-back games against Queens. What do you think? What is just your thoughts on that kind of format where you get to see a team back-to-back, home and away like that?
Yeah, it kind of brings you back to the COVID days when you played everybody Friday, Saturday, and it's like you played somebody at 7 p.m. and then 3 o'clock the next day. You took a breath, and there was 2 games. So no, it'd be good, man. They're super impressive what they've done in their first year Division I. I know we have a lot of respect for them as well, and like you said, gonna take this week and just keep it practice by practice, game by game. But like you said, they're those back-to-backs playing the same team reminds you a lot of the COVID. So
yeah, do you like that? I mean, do you like that kind of having like, hey, we only have to look at one team this week?
Yeah, no, it actually helps a lot with familiarity and just knowing kind of tendencies and things like that. It does get a little weird. It gets kind of repetitive, but back when we did it during COVID, you were just at one location. So we would just play at the arena twice or at Queens twice. So the travel is going to be different in there for sure, but it'll be a fun challenge.
All right, Kyle. Well, we are really looking forward to this big matchup on Thursday night. Also, not looking past Jacksonville State, has also been playing a lot better. Big week for you guys on the road. Best of luck to you, Kyle.
Thanks, man. Appreciate you guys' support.
Yeah,
Good
absolutely.
luck, man.
Thanks,
All right, Jason, let's switch gears a little bit, talk about real estate and specifically commercial property. Do you do commercial real estate? And if so, what does that kind of look like for you?
Yeah, definitely do, Nick. I appreciate you asking about that. Commercial is a different monster altogether. So if you're in that market where you're looking at some commercial property, or whether it's an office space or something for a business or something along those lines, you want to make sure that whoever's helping you has some commercial background. It's completely different than residential. And I'm fortunate that I get a chance to do both. So I'm thankful for that opportunity. But yeah, I can definitely help out our folks that are in commercial property needs as well. And then wanted to flash this graphic here too. This is just kind of an interesting thing because we get asked this a lot. How do you price commercial property? So wanted to sort of throw this out there. If you've got 1,000 square foot space, we put the math up here for you, and we'll say that they're going to charge $15 a square foot. You see that comes out to $15,000. Now, before people freak out, that's $15,000 for the year. So then you would take that $15,000 for the year, divide that by 12, and that gives you your monthly $1,250 payment per month. So a couple of key indicators there that are important as people are looking at commercial spaces. You want to look at the size of the space, the square footage, and then obviously that price per square foot, and then you can do the math from there and figure it out. We know that the most important words in real estate are location, location, location. In commercial, it's probably 4 of those words: location, 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 and location. So that's how things are billed as far as commercial real estate goes. But be glad to help our listeners and see Red and Flames Nation with any help or with any projects that they have there in regards to commercial real estate as well.